Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here. We got the next episode of the Road to Rank 1. Today we are using a team by my boy CTC. Now thank you everybody for all the previous support on all the episodes. I really appreciate it. We are climbing. Thank you, like I said, for leaving likes, leaving comments. Love all that stuff. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the last episode as well. Was a ton of fun to record. But yeah, let's get right into team preview. So this team is designed around Swords Dance Kartana. It's Swords Dance Steelium Z. Steelium Z is really nice because it allows you to nuke Tornadus as well as Clefable. It's just a good neutral move in general, good for hitting Bulu obviously as well. But it's Swords Dance, Sacred Sword, Leaf Blade, and Smart Strike. So we aren't using knockoff on this set. And the reason for that is because we do have Landorus Therian as the next member, and this Landorus is basically supposed to get rid of teams whose ways of dealing with Kartana are Tornadus plus Scarf Landorus. So we have HP Ice for Scarf Landorus, allowing us to 2-hit KO it, and then we have Explosion with enough attack to knock out Tornadus from Landorus. So that's really cool because it really does open up that door for Kartana, allowing it to punish a whole bunch of different types of teams. This is also our Stealth Rocker, and obviously we do have Earthquake for Stab, enough speed for Modest Heatran as well as Timid Magearna. Rest was just put into HP. Choice Scarf Greninja is your next member on the squad. This provides us with some sort of speed control, giving us a way of dealing with Tapu Lele, which is a huge threat to this team, by the way, with Gunk Shot. We have U-Turn for Momentum, Ice Beam with 80 special attack EVs allow us to knock out Kartana, and then we have Spikes. We're running Protean. Always run Male on your Protean Greninjas. Don't give away that you're Protean by not running Male. Basically, always run non-shiny Greninja, always run male Greninja, because those don't give away what you are. Battlebond can't be shiny is what I'm trying to say. And Battlebond also can't be female. But Magnezone is the next member on the team. It's Choice Specs Magnezone because it helps out Kartana a lot, trapping obviously. The big ones are Skarmory, Celesteela, and Scizor. To a lesser extent Ferrothorn, but Ferrothorn is less of a problem for Kartana because Kartana is immune or resistant to two of its stabs, doesn't care about knockoff. Main thing Ferrothorn annoys Kartana with is double edge. What the hell? What am I thinking of? Thunder Wave. Double edge, yes. Offensive Ferrothorn with double edge is definitely a problem. But we have Timid Specs, which is really interesting, but this allows to outspeed most forms of Landorus that are not running near max speed. Good for a lot of forms of Scizor too. But again, gives some momentum, gives a Lele switching as well on the team. Mega Lopunny is the next member. This one pairs really well with Magnezone as well. Zone obviously dealing with Pokemon like Celesteela and Skarmory. Lopunny really appreciating that. Power Up Punch gives us a way of boosting. Gives us a potential win con as well alongside Kartana. And last but not least, we have Defogging Tapu Fini. Enough speed for Timid Magearna because Shift Gear Magearna actually destroys this team. It's actually really easy for Shift Gear Magearna to destroy him. I have to be very careful about my Greninja being in. Everything else can match up alright versus it, but if Greninja's in, it kind of gives Shift Gear Magearna a lot of leeway versus this team, but enough speed for that. The Spadef allows us to take on Greninja a little bit better. It's our Defogger, and we have dual stab on it. But that is the team for today's episode. Let us get right into the battles. Alright guys, we got a game now. Tough. Pinsir's a problem. Pinsir's a huge problem. I love my Steelium Z Kartana because it can actually do some damage to Pinsir. How much does it actually do to Pinsir though? Oh, you Mega Wall Breaker. 92 to 108%. That's ridiculous how much damage that does. Okay. How do we win this game? Lopunny gives me some nice speed in this game itself. I love Magnezone for being able to trap Pharaoh. I gotta be very careful. Damn it. I gotta be very careful around Volcanion for sure. A Spike Up means that Steelium Z Kartana literally kills everything, right? Kill this, I'll kill this. Volcanion is a problem. My best answer can't really deal with it. I give it too much free. I'm gonna have to probably sack 2 Pokemon to beat that. How do we win this game? It's tough. Lopunny's speed tier is gonna be the biggest thing, that's for sure. If I can get rid of Coco, that'd be amazing for my. That'd be absolutely amazing for my Kartana. So yeah, we're gonna go the Gren route. See if I can maybe get rid of the Coco right away. He ends up leading off a Gliscor, so this is great. So he's probably just gonna go out into his Ferrothorn here. I'm gonna go up for a Spike as he goes out to Volcanion. Now this Spike goes a long way. As you can see, the calc we did that guarantees the KO on Mega Pinsir. So that's Mega Pinsir. But this is where it gets really tough. Like, I don't deal with this Pokemon well. Period. So I can probably go Tapu Fini and taunt him from subbing. I'm assuming it's like a subset. As he goes Gliscor. I'm going to taunt. Or attempt to taunt here. I mean, I don't see a reason not to Moonblast. I was thinking about going hard Magnezone that turn, but I don't know if it got me much out of the turn itself. It not having leftovers is nice. He'd probably double here into something that could deal with Magnezone. So Gliscor comes to mind. Kyurem also comes to mind. I'm going to double Moonblast. Unless you're Shed Shell, I doubt you'd... if anything, you knock off here. As he has Bulldog. Okay. That's good to know. That did a lot, too. But yeah, so I'm glad I didn't go zone there. There was no way I was going zone. It gave too much momentum to this dude. I definitely want Rocks up. I think because Lopunny is really primed to sweep, especially because his default Gliscor, it's not like Swords Dance or anything. So I for sure want Rocks. He may anticipate my Landers to want to come out, though, and go Kyurem. As he goes Volcanion. This is good and bad. Fini is easily the most expendable member on this team. It doesn't beat much on his team, and I don't know what type of Volcanion he is. And he may go back out into Gliscor. Not entirely sure, but let's assume that that's Rock's Gliscor, right? Rock's Defog, Roost, Earthquake, maybe? I definitely value getting him my my Lopunny soon. As he goes for Steam Eruption. That does 17. We're going to taunt here. That way he can't sub if he has it. As he goes for Fire Blast, I'm okay with that. Just any bit of chip damage on this thing is going to be really good for Lopunny, even if it's Assault Vest, which it looks like. I get a special attack drop too, which is pretty big. I want to go Magnezone so badly, but I'm worried that he might stay in, even with the special attack drop. Like, my gut says go Magnezone here, but I need to kill Ferrothorn first. Like, I can't risk bringing it in on anything. Plus, Moonblast is kind of free for me. Coco taking damage is good for Lopunny. Obviously, he can't go Kyurem. Pinsir taking damage is good as well. And I think that, yeah, I knew he'd go Pharaoh, but I just couldn't bring myself to risk it. If he gets up Rocks, that means that I don't have to worry about like him defogging because he's more pressured to defog than I am. So basically, if Pharaoh gets up Rocks here, I get up Rocks as well. As he goes for Power Whip. Dude, this thing is banded. That's really cool. Anyway, I do very much value Rocks. What is your set? Defog, Earthquake, Roost, Defog, Taunt. Is this your rocker too? I'm trying to figure it out. I already got the damage I need on Gliscor right there to knock it out with +1 Frustration. So that's solid. Again, I want Rocks up though in this game if I'm able to. Fini, again, still the most expendable member. I feel I need Gren just for its speed control as he Iciums. Sub-Zero Slammers knocks me out. Not bad. Bring right out my Kartana now. This was a misplay. Potentially. I'm a double. I'm gonna expect the Ferrothorn to maybe come in, maybe Gliscor. I'm alright with this because it pretty much gets me the KO that I want, if possible. And I don't think my zone is going to be doing much here besides maybe pivoting into Coco, which is good and bad. So we'll go zone. Let's see if they have Earth Power. Volt Switch here as they go Pharaoh, allowing me to get in Lando. And I value Rocks because I need that damage for my Lopunny. I think my Lopunny just wins. Like, I legitimately believe my Lopunny will just win. It goes for Gyro Ball there. Alright, cool. So we can bring out Greninja. Now, Greninja has kind of a lot of freeway versus this guy. I don't need a boost now to knock out Kyurem. I don't allow Gliscor in, which is big. And, you turn your own cannon. Yep. And that should be it. I think that's my Lopunny. Because Fake Out into Frustration should be able to knock out this for sure. And it'll also be able to knock out Gliscor. I got the damage I need on the... I guess it comes down to if it is... Dude, are you going to live this? Do you live this? Do you really live this? Lopunny. Frustration doesn't... Alright, well if he I'm a Power Punch, because if he defogs, I get my boost. So I'll take it. Yep. I get my boost and I can just go for Frustration and I'll guarantee knock you out. Pinsir probably has to come out. I do want damage off on this thing, but nah, it's better to just go zone. It is better to just go zone, because I can just steal the MZ. He doesn't know if I'm Scarf Zone or not either. I crit, like I crit that what's it called? I crit the Ferrothorn, so I don't think he'd be sure of the damage, especially because he's banded. Eh, he probably does know him specs, but it doesn't matter. Even if he has D's here, I can steal him after into Fake Out, so I should be all right. And Greninja should be able to clean up. Ooh, nice Earthquake play, dude. I think that stealing him just picks me up the KO though. This roll on Pinsir is, I think it's worth going for as well, because it does guarantee me a KO, and then I can potentially Ice Beam. That's not what I was looking at. I could potentially Ice Beam through him, so I'll go for it. It's like a 50% chance to knock him out. We do end up getting it, which is even better for me now. Nice. Coco can come out. Grenin's still good to have just in case. I don't know what type of thing this is. I'll just Leaf Blade as he knocks me out with Thunderbolt. Lopunny. I don't know my Tapu Koko counts. Calcs off the top of my head. Oh, you Sugar Berry. Let's just assume this. Let's just assume the bulkiest one. Fake Out, Frustration. It's Z, Kyurem, so I don't even know if he can even knock me out. As he goes, Kyurem Black. Okay. Interesting. Are you trying to just risk the high, or force the high jump kick? I mean, I went for it. Is this Scarf Coco? Or is it Specs? I feel like it's Specs. Okay, let's think about this. If he's Scarf Coco, sacking Grunt doesn't really even do much for me. Does it? I feel like he's Specs. Like, why else would you switch? I think he's Specs, and this puts him in range of Ice Beam. Yeah, he wanted to switch out to Dazzling Gleam. Okay, cool. So we should have this game here. Good game, man. Not bad. Really cool sets on my opponent's part. Definitely the banded Ferrothorn was something I didn't account for. I'm glad I never went Magnezone. It wasn't to scout for banded Ferro, but it was more so I just didn't want to give him a double into something that could be very threatening. At least with Lando, I can bluff an offensive Lando versus him, but that wouldn't have worked out either because he stayed in with his Volcanium. But that was alright. That's kind of how I expected it. Getting the roll on Pinsir was really nice too. It didn't give him extra damage off on something. So that's always good. But yeah, that could have been scary if I jump kick miss. But we'll pause it, guys, until we find another battle. Be right back. Alright, guys, we got one, and tough matchup for sure. Webs are annoying. Lead Lando is also relatively annoying too. Not as much. I'm assuming that is lead Lando, so I'm gonna lead off with my. I want to lead off with my own Lando because I can do some damage. I think that my zone is going to be very crucial in this, and I do think that I'll be able to defog as well versus my opponent. Also, my Scarf Greninja is going to be fantastic. So, even though I'm going to defog, do I value? I do value rocks to an extent. That Serperior is scary. I do value rocks still for Gyarados and everything. As far as beating Mimikyu goes, assuming I'm able to defog, it's going to be with Kartana, right? This is not... I didn't think this matchup through as much. I forgot that my Greninja was Scarf for one, but again, I guess not revealing it is good here too. Yeah, I could defog on a few things. I don't want to do this matchup. I mean, I'll break his sash. That's the first thing I want to do. Yeah, that's 2 KO. I don't think I have anything, any other play besides doing this. I really don't. My Scarf Greninja is gonna outspeed his entire team unless he starts boosting. I want to keep Kartana healthy as well for the Gyarados if possible, especially if it's Mega. Though Mega is a little bit easier because I get a defog off the top of Phoenix. The big thing about me defogging is he gets the evasion boost with Superior, so it really kind of just like it scares me in a sense, you know. I'll take a good chunk from that. All right, but we get rid of Rabombi, which means if I do manage to defog, webs are gone. I don't mind that. Lele comes out. Zone I want to keep healthy for this in the back, as well as Mimikyu, potentially. I'm going to explode here. Let him Moonblast me, as he is Life Orb. Maybe Life Orb Taunt. If he's Life Orb, he's definitely Taunt. Even if he switches, Gumshoe is still my best play. like always. I could try and U-turn though Altafini, but I'm pretty sure it's Taunt Bear. I'm gonna actually U-turn Altafini. Because if I can make it so I don't have to miss, that's better for me. Is Fini the player, or should I just devote to Kartana plus Greninja? Okay, we'll go Zone. Like I said, this guy is definitely like 100% Taunt Fini. I mean, Taunt Lele, excuse me. Just Flash Cannon here. Could be Taunt Gyarados too, man. Anyway, I bring out my Gren now. U-turn one more time. Knock out Lele. As he goes Lando. I bring out Fini. If he explodes, I don't have to deal with Lando's Intimidate. So I'm okay with that. You are not a problem to me, sir. Rocks are not as important to me as webs were. Oh, and this is Z, so it is Mega Gyarados. Nice. Alright, a few things. Can win right here. First off, I think my Z Kartana is my best way of knocking you out. Especially because you're Mega Gyarados. Actually, isn't Ice Beam a little bit better? Because definitely my Fake Out... Look, my Fake Out Lopunny just smacks him now. I gotta be careful, though, about the terrain and whatnot. He doesn't have an Ice Beam switching, though. Gyarados isn't Mega. This thing goes down. Lele goes down at 29%. Serp is 2 KO'd. Gyarados takes like 40%. I didn't want to go Kartana and go for Z because that invites in Superior. Whereas I guess this invites in Superior too, technically. It can't glare me under Misty Terrain. So I can Ice Beam to 2 KO it. It's like if he wants to go Serp after. Again, I think Greninja would be key. This is a tough one. This is a really tough one. I think. Even if I had led differently, I think this would have been tough. Gyarados comes out. I go hard Kartana. You can kill HP Fire or Glare. I think Lopunny is always my best play because it has Limber. He can't glare me. This is still tough. This is still really tough. I had to stay in regular form because of Limber. Okay, so I get a pup here, which is really nice. I don't think I'm gonna beat that Mimikyu, man. I also don't think I can switch as well. Maybe he'll red card me. Maybe he's red card. Smart Strike here. Knock you out. Give me that. Serp is going to come down to a few plays. Will he Leaf Storm predicting my Greninja? Ah, this is tough, man. This is tough. I'm gonna make the Gren play. Nice. Is Gunk Shot better than Ice Beam? I think Gunk Shot's better. Because I think Gunk Shot would actually knock him out. Kartana takes +2 crunch. No. It's a roll. I go cart first anyway. Because I force a second DD. Regardless, I'm going to force a second DD, right? So, I always have to go cart. What? No. Alright, dude just threw away the entire game. Dude, you had to DD twice and try and get the roll versus me. Whatever. You know what? We go ahead and take those. That's why he's a kamikaze, because he really just threw away the entire... That's crazy. Good game, dude. That's actually insane. So, not bad, not bad. Decent start, decent start. Where are we on the ladder? 1951. And every single time I show the ladder, the next one I always lose, but that's number 28. Okay. Making our way, making our way. Be right back, guys. Alright, guys, another game. So in this one, I feel like it's Scarf Lando plus Mega Lottie. Mega Lottie devours me, what the hell. I feel like if I get rid of Lottie though, I open up a huge door for Kartana. Like, Kartana is really good. I gotta be very careful about Reuniclus letting it set up too much. Gren is just a fantastic lead, especially if the dude wants to lead Lando and kind of throw it away. If I can take an opportunity to get his Pokemon, I'll take it. Like, I don't even mind him going Pharaoh. So, like, the dude's gonna obviously go out into Heatran here. So I'm gonna make the Landorus mid-ground play. Again, if I could have taken that Lando turn 1, I would have taken it. He could also go Lando, I suppose. There's no way he gives me this. He's going to go Heatran, or he's going to go Lottie, anticipating me to want to go Zone. If he goes Lottie, it's a little bit tougher for me, obviously. I think Scarf Gren's going to be very important in this game, too. Mega Tyranitar is more than likely the rocker with Scarf Lando plus... I wish he was bad and just threw his Lando away. Yo, honestly speaking... Yep, there's the Heatran mid-ground. I value killing this way too much, so I'm going for Earthquake here as he goes Lando. No, it's Scarf Lando. So I don't mind chipping away at you and giving me rocks, which is fair. Maybe Latios will come out now. I could see that. Reuniclus, again, I have to be very careful about that thing. I have to be very, very, very careful. But we got some chip damage on Lando. That'd be good for Lopunny too. And Reuniclus is just a problem, man. No Dark move on Gren. It's probably Defog Lando, too. It probably is. So, you turn out into maybe, yeah, Lottie. Good mid-ground. Very good play. Kind of wish I had Nature's Madness. I don't want to take an Ice Beam. Obviously, don't want to let him do that to me, so we'll go Feeny. Feeny doesn't actually switch in too well, too. Which is very nice. I can taunt right here. On Ferrothorn coming out. Maybe it's stealing Z Heatran. Weakening Heatran means I don't have to... The good thing about Misty Terrain is that I don't have to worry about Thunder Wave on Pharaoh. He might Earthquake, actually. Let me Moonblast. Moonblast is free. Thinking about it, I don't have to taunt Pharaoh. Moonblast is free. If he gives me Ferrothorn, I'll take it. Yep, nice. I'll take it. So, go ahead and give me that. Beautiful. Spike is annoying. Obviously, this thing is annoying too. But if I limit him to just Acid Armors, whatever. This means he can't touch Gren. That's doing a good chunk too. Like a really good chunk. Hold up. We're actually dealing with a giant problem to my team right now. doing? I don't think you... Do you knock me out Earthquake from offensive Lando? Tapu Fini. Custom set. 45 to 54, my gosh. If the Earthquake's here, I get an explosion off of my Lantern, so I'll take it. As he U-turns again, stop it! This will give him Lottie. But Lopunny is looking that much better. Heatran initially is a really weird play, dude. Because you're obviously just screaming Z. But like, this is where the fact that I have a Lopunny goes in. Yeah, where are your high jump kick switch-ins? I think everything dies to high jump kick plus frustration now. Literally everything. Everything, yeah. Lottie definitely dies to high jump kick plus frustration. Give me this. Okay, so Leaf Blade is also... Oh, Smart Strike is free, excuse me. Reuniclus comes out. Our Kartana. Do I Swords Dance here? What think I do? He might go Lottie though. I think Smart Strike is better. Or excuse me, Corkscrew Crash is the best play. Because it deals with Lottie if he goes out to that. I think it knocks out Lottie. I want to say it knocks out Lottie. How much do I do to Reuniclus? This is important too. So, because that's Acid Armor, it's probably Cowboy Reuniclus, and by that I mean it probably has speed, which means it's more than likely not actually max defense. That does not do enough. It actually does a ton, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, Corkscrew Crash does definitely kill you. Alright, gives me Lanners, which is nice for at least him trying to revenge my, it's nice for him trying to revenge my Kartana later. Kinda sucks I dropped the Z on that, but that's okay. Forces in this. Lando can still literally explode on Reuniclus. Misty Terrain is up, so Draco won't do too much. U-turn is free as well. Yeah. Go ahead and give me this. Just click the Smart Strike here. Pick up my KO. I have to be super careful about my endgame versus Latios though. I feel like I always will switch here. Actually, why would I not Flash Cannon? If he roosts expecting me to be Scarf, which I shouldn't be. He knows I'm not. I should put Lottie in range of U-turn. Right? That's in range of U-turn, right? Greninja. No, there's nothing. I want to be in a situation where I can explode on Reuniclus, man. I need to be in that situation because I will lose to Reuniclus. Does Kartana die to one of Reuniclus's psychics? Because if it does, then it's expendable. Oh, it's not this set, it's Psychic. Because I probably SD into Leaf Blade. Psychic does 54 to 63. I'm out of range. I don't think this kills you either. Oh, it does, okay, cool. So, 54 to 63. So I Leaf Blade. I Swords Dance as the Acid Armors for sure. Because I mean a crit does it anyway, right? Yeah. So I believe I definitely Swords Dance here. Even if he has Acid Armors, yep. And I throw off, I go for the crit. And now I just go for my crit. It's still the play to go for the crit. Because again, he couldn't knock me out. He's forced to recover here. This crit will KO him. I knew I was gonna lose to this Reuniclus, man. Hey, but there, that was like, I think that was the only end game I could legitimately have. Good game. I think that was legitimately the only end game I could have. That was it. I didn't see a way that I could stop Reuniclus from getting up in acid armor. So, also for some reason my Greninja didn't calc Protean on my Gren or whatever, which was weird to me. Why was Protean not seen? 1958. Not bad. Not bad at all. This is a short episode, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna keep it nice and short today. Mainly because I have to record I have to record sub up today, and I have to record my part of the race to the top. Jamhead passed me his part like 2 days ago. It goes up every Tuesday on my channel and Friday on his channel. But yeah, so short episode today. Gonna be doing these a lot more frequently, as I've been mentioning. I've still been trying to decide what I've been doing. I don't know if you guys noticed on my channel. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna take this opportunity to talk a little bit. But I on the weekends I've been trying to take it a little bit more slow on the channel, mainly because, as some of you may know, I'm married. I married my wife 7 months ago, Marlene. We've actually, what is it, the first? Next month we've been going out for 6 years. But yeah, so I'm married now. And I'm trying to spend, more time with my wife. I want to be a good husband. I've always been really good at balancing things, whether it be, college or high school or plus YouTube, plus working and all that stuff. So I'm trying to take it, every step at a time, just to do like that. We're not having a kid or anything. We're not going to have a kid for a couple years. If that's what you guys are thinking, no, ain't having no kid. But yeah, I want to try and take it a little bit more slow. So short episode today, but guys, tomorrow you're getting Sub Hub, which is guaranteed over an hour. And you're getting the race to top 10 with Mr. Jambat part 3. Like I said, part 2 is on Jambat's channel. You are literally missing out on an hour and a half of content by not going to Jambat's channel and watching part 2. But yeah, you'll get Sub Hub, which is easily over an hour, and the race, which is easily going to be over an hour too. Probably around an hour and a half if things go well for me. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. CTC, thank you so much for the team. Gren put in a lot of work. Kartana put in a lot of work. We are climbing. I'm liking it, and when I'm feeling good, I want to end it because I don't want to go on tilt and lose every single amount of points, right? We started off at 1915 due to decay. We're at 1958, right? 1958? Oh, yeah, we're at 1958, and I don't want to lose one battle, and you already know how the ladder works. I don't want to lose one battle, and then I'm 17-13, right? I don't want that. You guys all know how the ladder works when you lose a game. But yeah, I want to keep it nice and paced. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'm feeling really good about this as well as the race. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.